Aquarius, here is your part 2 of September. I am sorry I had to make it into 2 parts, but apparently Spirit was pushing me around way too much in the first part. If you did not watch the first part, Spirit is definitely pushing me in a very aggressive ways that there is something you need to take action on. There's something about dreams, hopes, wishes, goals, ambitions that you would like to see happen, yet it's kind of like you're too much in your head. You're wishing it, you're hoping for it. In the back of your mind, you're wishing you... It's like when they say, I wish I would have said that, but I didn't. And this is one of those things Spirit is saying, stop wishing, start doing. Stop wishing, start doing. Get out of your head in the wishing, hoping that you should have, I could have, would have, should have done this, and actually start doing it in those areas, because there's something there that you're definitely supposed to be doing, but you're having problems believing in yourself and going forward and actually doing it, is what Spirit says. I was also told that you could call on the ascending masters. They have messages for you. I was also told, that's funny, I didn't even realize I had this deck in my hand. They have messages for you to help you move forward, and that you can definitely move forward, but it all has to do with communication, and will you take that communication outwardly? Some of this will take place most likely after the 18th, when Saturn goes direct, and you'll be kind of working with, you have a lot of your higher self is trying to help you understand things about yourself you did not realize. It's trying to help you communicate properly and see past things that you would not allow yourself to heal, basically, is what I'm being given. And with that, the first card out is Ceres. This is my deck that I created myself, and every once in a while it pops up. For the second half of these readings, it's been popping up a lot. Ceres is the first card out. For me, this is energy. This is the exchange of energy itself. This is mothering, parenting, and nurturing. It is the threefold theory. What you put in, you get back. What you send out, you get back. But Ceres is funny, because while she's a nurturer, when she's not healthy and she's not nurturing a situation, she's all about neglect. And I have a feeling what Spirit's trying to tell you right now is a lot of things that have been neglected, that you're choosing to neglect, because it has a lot to do with that universal 12th house and keeping things in the closet, skeletons in the closet, not believing in yourself, not believing in the change, not believing in this or that. And for that reason, situations have been neglected, which should not be neglected, because your higher self is trying to show them to you, trying to alert you of the changes that are possible for you to make, and take it from imagining, I wish I could have, should have, hoping, wishing, dreaming, I could have, would have, should have, into actual reality, and make it tangible, make it so. Are you nurturing the right stuff, or are you neglecting the stuff? This is going to have a lot to do with your higher self leading the way and trusting in it. And this is also going to have a lot to do with your self-worth, your self-value, and your self-esteem. What do you value? Well, I didn't even get the... Where was it again? Ouch. Where was it again? I know, when I dropped it, I lost how I had my hand. Apparently, they want you to remember, Aquarius, you're ruled by Uranus. Independence, individuality, uniqueness, freedom, self-worth, self-value, self-esteem. Right now, because it's in Taurus. It's also telling you to break the chains and free yourself. Break the chains and free yourself. And I really think some of this is from yourself. But a lot of this also has to do with the relationships in your life. And Spirit has been saying, are you speaking up what you truthfully mean to speak up? Or are you wishing and hoping and dreaming about it, but you're not actually doing it? This is asking you to actually believe in it. That's not it. The 11th house is asking you, like I said, the community. There's something going on within the community. Are you communicating properly with these large groups, with these large groups of people and memberships? What do you consume in your life? The people that are in your life, people, places, things, are all part of the energy of what you are consuming. Are you communicating properly with the energy that is there? This is where your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, and your self-realization comes to life. Are you allowing it to come to life? Sacrifice and commitment. Are you putting in the sacrifice and commitment to truly see the changes? Or are you only putting in what you believe is capable of making those changes? Anything else? Leo was coming up before, and when I did the reading, the first part, Leo was coming up, and I was being told that it was like Leo the lion. I kept seeing the lion. I'm seeing the aggressive energy. There is not anything going on in astrology for where the lion is for you. So this may be a Leo of significance, but it could be asking you about your compassionate energy, the creative energy, the lion heart, because I'm seeing all of this in green. And for you, we're also speaking of, well, for everybody, Virgo energy just had the regular star move into it, which is our everyday mundane task. For you, it's also speaking of your 9th house. Yeah, no. Your 8th house, which is the relationships. The rules within the relationships. Are the rules joint? Are they fair? Are they just within the relationship? Because this is asking you, is the proper compassion there? Give and take. Is the proper passion? Pride and ego, is it getting in the way? Is there too much drama and attention that's causing something from happening? This is asking you what's going on in that energy of these relationships. Is the proper compassion there? The proper communication there that's allowing it to grow? Are you creative, and are you from the heart center? Are you actually communicating from the heart center what you wish to see happen within these relationships? You are receiving in Hebrew the Shin. Sorry, this is the deck that came out, the one that wanted to speak. The Shin in Hebrew is the eternal flame, the never-ending dancing flame. It is change with what is you believe is unchangeable. It is the eternal flame. Like a fire moves. I mean, it doesn't just stand still. It moves. It breathes. Are you allowing your fire to breathe? Are you allowing your fire to grow and mature? Are you allowing it to be an eternal flame? Are you allowing it to express itself out of you? It speaks to you of the grace of the growth. It speaks to you of being sharp. And the other ones aren't coming in the proper way at this time. So it asks you about being sharp and witty, about allowing your true soulful self to come up and out. There is definitely abundance and growth going on here. Abundance, but they're asking you to set a new solid foundation. Because for me, right here is all turning green. They're asking you to set a new solid foundation by taking the proper actions. This has a lot to do with communication. Let's see what one of the other decks say, because that was, I think, the last thing. Vav is the last thing. Vav is the hook. It's also in tarot, typically the star card. And I always speak, it is the connection to the creative power and what brings it into reality. When you wish to go fishing, you don't take the hook and put it on a fishing line and cast that sucker out there and go, let me get the smallest fish in the world. That's not the idea. When you go fishing, you're hoping to get the big fish. So what's your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, your desires? You want to hook the big fish. Stop thinking you can't. Stop believing that you can't. Go after it. is what they're saying. Go after it and hook it. Yep. Okay, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for September? What does Aquarius need to know for September? They're saying something about your sensitivity. They're giving me the King of Wands, and they were definitely bringing up your sensitivity. This is uncontrollable forces of fire. The fire of fire, Father. This is the King of Wands. This is fire energy. This is passion. This could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. This is the insight and the understanding. Thoughts of the shadows, pain and confusion. This is as you've matured and you're growing out of it. This is finding the inspiration to move forward, the knowledge and the fire from within to know that you can. The horse also speaks to me of freedom. He's riding it to freedom. He has a candle here that he has while he's riding it. He's following his inner light. He's trusting in it, allowing the wand to take him where he needs to. He's the King of Fire, King of Wands. This is trusting your intuition by learning from what you've learned from yourself and your past experiences, from your own inner darkness. But that doesn't mean that you should still be making decisions upon it that are holding you in bad ways. This should be inspiring you to move forward in new positive ways and trust that the light is there even if you're in the dark. Because the freedom is there to be taken to. Because the horse is there to bring new stability. Then you're getting the King of Swords. This has a lot to do with what I was saying in the last video. They're facing each other, aren't they? Yeah. So this is asking you, for one, let the head and the heart come together. No more shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're going to take action. Because this is all about summoning the transformation, the leadership, and the forcefulness. By believing in yourself, they're coming together. This is bringing the balance into yourself and the fire back in. This is also speaking to you of enthusiasm. This is lemon. I started to call Libra Lemon-eye. This is for Libra or Geminis, maybe in there, in this energy for you. But like I said, the swords are all about how you think. They're your signs. This is also an Aquarius. So this is your fire and your air coming together. Heart and mind. Mind, heart coming together. No more coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Inspiration. Leadership. Transformation. Moving forward. Taking a chance. Bringing that together and believing them in a true, honest balance. Allowing the higher self to teach you this. Princess of Swords, very fierce character, being able to go after what she wants. This could be speaking to you again of a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. She is ready to pounce and forcefully go after what she wants. Also given the lion, again, like I said, in the tiger. And I feel like it's aggressively taking action. This is actually what you should be doing, or else someone might be showing you how to do it. Princess of Wands, you've got fire all over this. So either you've definitely got a fire person in your life, or they're telling you to get connected with your fire. Holding his power. Sorry, Prince of Wands. Holding his power, and he knows his nobility. He is not willing to be pushed around. This is about, standing your ground, speaking up, finally coming off of what you didn't want to come off of. Say what you've got to say and plow through. Plow the way. But making proper noble decisions. This is doing it from a higher soulful point of view. Not from just intellectually thinking in a mind's point of view. This is allowing the higher self to teach you about yourself and understand what you are capable of when you didn't think you was. Being able to go after these things. What else for Aquarius? What else? No. No. Since said no. Take me higher than this. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is bringing it into tangible reality, but they are showing me right across this crown here, the bird lifting off. Like I was saying, I was being given the raven or the crow. They are showing me, you know, green growth. This is, they're asking you, you've got to let that higher self speak. You've got to let the crown chakra actually speak to the heart chakra. There's a communication here that has to take place in order to move forward, because this is definitely a combination that needs to come together. This is bringing you abundance of the riches that you deserve. This is the triumphant rejoice, the golden bloom. This is the majestic leader and the eagle coming into your life and making this a brand new foundation, a brand new, you know, positive forward spot, position, moving you into a new direction. But the way they're showing me this is that this is about to lift off and leave you behind. So this is why I'm saying it this way, that the bird can lift off and leave you behind. Are you coming with the bird or not? And you're an Aquarius, so you're all about your mind. But if this is asking you if you're coming with it, what they're asking you is the heart and the head communicating. This is not allowing the head to over communicate and take it down. There's something that the heart there is trying to teach you. The higher self is trying to teach you. You're being given the wheel of fortune. You can spin this wheel in either direction. This is up to you. You want to stay positive about it. You need to believe in yourself, and that wheel will spin in a new positive. Seize the day. Go after what you want, you know, and you can actually create it. Queen of Swords. Not taking any shit. Not afraid to speak her mind. Pretty much. Not afraid to speak her mind. This is a Libra in this deck. This is Libra, but this could be with all air signs because it's the swords. But this is plain and simple. This is her saying, I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I'm not afraid to speak my mind anymore about the things that I was afraid to. I'm ready to grow and mature. What else? There's something else here. So speak. What am I not seeing? What is, not me, what is Aquarius not seeing? What is Aquarius not seeing or not doing? First one out is air. And the way I see air is going with the flow. This is your energy. This is you, air. I mean, you're an air sign. So this is your energy. But I see it as not going with the flow because it's coming with Pluto. This is also what, you know, Pluto is also your death, decay, and destruction for renewal, rebirth, regeneration. In a way, it's that universal 12th house. And I've been saying in that last video, you had a lot of that 12th house that's needing to heal. A lot of old illness, old ideas and baggage you're holding on to, and you're not going with the flow. Some of it you're holding on to, and it's keeping you from rising. And what was I just saying in that last card? Felt like the whole wings here lifting off. Pluto, are you lifting off, or are you going to stay? Going with the flow, letting the dead be with the dead, allowing a new day to come forward. Some of you are just holding on too tight to ideas, beliefs, thoughts. What do they need to hear that'll help them move forward? What do they need to hear that'll help them overcome this? Pisces and water. That's the universal 12th house again. This is, you have to heal that 12th house. You have to work through it. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. This is emotional truths, emotional healing, allowing the flow to go, allowing it to go with the flow, allowing one cycle to end. You have to allow the cycle to end. You have major abundance coming in, and what cycle will you choose? Are you going to hold on to the same old stagnant ideas, the same old unhealed energies, like the wounded healer that couldn't heal? Do you believe that you're able to heal? Do you believe that you can soulfully, emotionally, with your heart and soul rise above what has been? This is the question, because Jupiter is bringing higher abundance into you and trying to help you understand. And if you're feeding him the wrong thing, the only abundance he can bring is the wrong kind. Are we done? Connect with your fire. Connect with your heart and soul, your expressive energy, your expression, your truth, your fire. I've been told aggression over and over again. Action and aggression, action and aggression. Your fire, your passion, your action and your aggression. Connect with it. That doesn't mean aggression has to be negative. It means that action needs to be made. That something has to change. And I've been being told all over the board this has to do with communication. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Napatoni. My cat's sitting down here by my toes. Alright, I don't usually use this deck because I have not learned all of it yet. But it is Ganesh. This is the last one that seems to be wanting to come forward for you. Harmony. You've got to be in harmony with your own personal transformation. Are you blocking yourself? This is all about not blocking yourself. This is all about believing in yourself. This is your higher self telling you that whatever has happened in the past doesn't fucking exist anymore. It's not who you are, and it's not where you were. It's where you were at one time in your life, but it is not anymore. You have to be in harmony with your own transformation. You have to be able to allow that transformation to take place. But it's up to you on if you're going to give it that energy, because personal transformation is up to you. But it's also something that only you can do by allowing that time to be here, that time to come. By being ready to allow it to happen. What else? I feel you in here. Please be the last card. A lot of times when I ask it like that, they pop out very quickly. Nurture. What are you nurturing? What are you nurturing? Are you nurturing? Because like I said, we also had Sirius was, I think, the first thing out. Sirius is speaking to you about what you nurture. And it's parenting, it's loving, it's kind, and it's caring. But when it's not nurturing, it's neglecting. So what of yourself have you been neglecting? And what of yourself do you need to nurture so that you can create what you want within the proper relationships by unblocking yourself in those areas, and then nurture the relationships into what you truly desire and want for them to be, instead of wishing them were one thing when they're not. Nurture them to become what you truly want by communicating them. I love you guys. See you next month.